Is it time to buy or sell Tesla stock? In this video, we will explore Tesla in depth. Our initial report was published on our website on Friday, the 30th of May, 2025, and we are here to offer you an even more comprehensive analysis. Remember to subscribe, hit the like button, and turn on the notification bell to stay informed about our latest analyses. You do not want to miss any critical updates that could influence your investments. Enhance your trading decisions by trying our newly launched AI stock analysis tool powered by GPT-4 at StockInvest.us. Leverage the capabilities of AI and receive free price predictions and in-depth analysis for any one among 45,000 companies worldwide today. Please keep in mind that this video is intended for informational purposes only and should not be construed as financial advice. Since the 8th of May, 2025, our system has ranked Tesla as a hold or accumulate, assigning it a score of 0.64. Now, let's examine the stock's performance during this time frame. Throughout this period, the stock has exceeded our expectations, achieving a gain of 21.64% since we first suggested purchasing Tesla 16 days ago. This results in an average return of 1.35% per day since it was categorized as hold or accumulate. The stock is positioned within a broad and robust rising trend in the short term, indicating that further gains are likely. The current 3-month trend suggests a potential change of approximately 38.41% over the next 3 months, with expected returns ranging from 9.3% to 46.94%. In the longer term, our 12-month analysis forecasts a projected change of about 33.13%. Based on our calculations, the stock's performance could vary from a decline of 7.29% to an increase of 107.39% over the next year. In today's terms, this would place the future price between $321.20 and $718.52. Our latest daily update for Tesla includes the headline, "Weaker Technical Forecast for Tesla as Stock Downgraded to Hold Accumulate." On the last trading day, which was Friday, the 30th of May, 2025, the Tesla stock price declined by 3.34%, dropping from $358.43 to $346.46. During this day, the stock experienced fluctuations of 5.32%, with a low of $345.30 and a high of $363.68. Over this time, the price has seen ups and downs, resulting in a 1.07% gain over the last 2 weeks. The trading volume increased on the last day by 35 million shares, despite the drop in prices. This could signal an early warning, suggesting a slight increase in risk over the next few days. In total, 123 million shares were traded, amounting to approximately $42.54 billion. Over the past 52 weeks, the highest price for the stock was $488.54, while the lowest price was $167.41. Currently, the price stands at 29.08%, or $142.08, below the 52-week high of $488.54, which is also the all-time high for the stock. Elon Musk's recent return to Tesla has sparked significant interest among investors. Officially stepping back from his role as a special government employee, Musk has reaffirmed his commitment to Tesla, positioning the company's ambitious robotaxi initiative at the forefront of his agenda. This renewed focus could enhance investor confidence and drive Tesla's stock price upward in the short term, especially as Musk's leadership is often viewed as a catalyst for innovation and growth. Additionally, during a joint press event with President Trump, Musk announced his departure from government service, coinciding with Trump's push for automakers, including Tesla, to manufacture vehicles and parts domestically. This policy could create both challenges and opportunities for Tesla, depending on how quickly they adapt to potential regulatory changes, impacting long-term operational costs and profitability. Notably, analysts from Laffer Tengler Investments have indicated that Tesla's scale gives it a competitive edge over rivals like Waymo, which may boost investor sentiment as the competition in autonomous driving heats up. Despite some setbacks in international sales, particularly in China and Europe, Tesla shares have performed robustly throughout the month of May. Overall, Musk's re-engagement with Tesla and the company's strategic initiatives present a positive outlook, likely enhancing stock momentum as both the market's recovery continues and economic data gains prominence in investment decisions. Investors will be closely watching these developments as Tesla aims to solidify its position in the rapidly evolving electric vehicle market. Analyst Ratings. On Friday, the 23rd of May, 2025, it was reported that Wedbush assigned Tesla a grade of outperform alongside a hold action. On Wednesday, the 23rd of April, 2025, it was reported that Benchmark assigned Tesla a grade of buy along with a hold action. On Tuesday, the 22nd of April, 2025, it was reported that Wedbush assigned Tesla a grade of outperform with a hold action. On Tuesday, the 22nd of April, 2025, it was reported that Goldman Sachs assigned Tesla a grade of neutral along with a hold action. On Tuesday, the 22nd of April, 2025, it was reported that Piper Sandler assigned Tesla a grade of overweight along with a hold action. Analysts have assigned Tesla stock a general sell rating. They classify the price-to-earnings ratio as strong sell and the price-to-book ratio as strong sell. For return on investment, the analysts have rated the stock as buy. The following signals have been identified for Tesla. The Tesla stock is currently showing a sell signal from the short-term moving average. However, there is a contrasting buy signal from the long-term average. Since the short-term average is positioned above the long-term average, there is an overall buy signal for the stock, suggesting a positive outlook. If the stock experiences gains, it will encounter resistance at the short-term moving average, which is around $348.53. Conversely, if the stock declines, it will find some support from the long-term average, approximately at $297.59. A breakout above the short-term average would trigger a buy signal, while a breakdown below the long-term average would indicate a sell signal. Additionally, some negative signals have emerged, which may impact the short-term development. A sell signal was generated from a pivot top point on Tuesday, May 27, 2025, and since then, the stock has experienced a decline of 4.53%. Further declines are anticipated until a new bottom pivot is established. Furthermore, there is an ongoing sell signal from the 3-month Moving Average Convergence Divergence, or MACD. Yesterday, trading volume increased alongside falling prices, which may serve as an early warning, suggesting that the stock should be monitored more closely. Here are some other signals you might find interesting. Moving Average Convergence Divergence, sell signal, pivots, sell signal 4 days ago, Bollinger, buy signal 77 days ago, short-term moving average, sell signal 2 days ago, long-term moving average, buy signal 27 days ago, the relation between the short and the long moving averages, buy signal 25 days ago. If we look at the 12-month chart, we see short moving average, buy signal 27 days ago, the long-term moving average, buy signal 14 days ago, the relation between the short and the long moving averages, buy signal 4 days ago. Remember to visit our page at StockInvest.us if you want to find more signals. Let's discuss the support, risk, and stop loss for Tesla. On the downside, the stock finds support just below today's level, from accumulated volume at $284.95 and $282.76. There is an inherent risk when a stock is testing a support level, as breaking this level could lead to a decline to the next support point. In this instance, Tesla finds support just below today's level at $284.95. If this level is breached, the next support from accumulated volume will be at $282.76 and $272.20. This stock can experience significant movement throughout the day, and with a wide prediction interval from the Bollinger Band, it is considered high risk. Over the last day, the stock fluctuated by $18.38 between its high and low, which represents a movement of 5.32%. For the past week, the stock has exhibited a daily average volatility of 3.78%. Before we dive into the potential trading levels for Tesla, let's quickly cover some essential fundamental data. First, the price-to-earnings ratio, or PE ratio. This important ratio measures a company's current share price relative to its earnings per share. This extremely high PE ratio indicates that the stock may be overvalued. However, it is not unusual for technology companies or those with significant market potential to have such elevated ratios. In other news, the next earnings report for the second quarter of 2025 is anticipated on the 22nd of July, 2025. Analysts' consensus estimates are at 430 thousandths of a dollar. Keep an eye on these figures, as they can significantly influence stock prices. Now let's discuss some potential day trading levels for Tesla. In case of an upward trend, the first resistance level for Tesla is at $347.44. If you do not own any shares, you may want to wait for this level to be breached before entering a position. For those already holding the stock, this could be a level to consider for swing trading. On the downside, Tesla encounters its first support level at $284.95. As this support level holds, it could be a good entry point, anticipating a rebound. The combined average rating for Tesla from multiple analyst sources indicates a sell recommendation. Now, let's examine some recent insider trades. The 5 most recent insider trades were conducted by Aaron Price Ira Matthew, who bought and sold 431,661 shares or options in the company. Analyzing the 100 most recent insider trades, we find that the insider power is negative, with a ratio of negative 45.264. Overall, insiders purchased 1,641,659 shares and sold 4,352,638 shares in the last 100 trades. Our recommended stop loss is set at $331.98, reflecting a decline of 4.18%. This stock experiences significant daily fluctuations, which increases the risk involved. Additionally, there is a sell signal generated from a pivot top identified 3 days ago. Is Tesla stock a good buy? Tesla presents several negative signals, which would typically classify it as a sell candidate. However, considering the potential for a turnaround, it may be more prudent to view it as a hold candidate, suggesting that investors should either hold or accumulate shares while monitoring further developments. Due to some minor weaknesses in the technical outlook, we have adjusted our analysis conclusion for this stock from a buy to a hold or accumulate candidate since our last evaluation. After examining the volatility and price movements from the most recent trading day, our analysis indicates that the current price appears undervalued. For trading on Monday, the 2nd of June, we anticipate that Tesla will open higher by $5.35, starting at a price of $351.81. We remind you that trading involves a high risk of losing money and that you should speak with a financial advisor before buying or selling any securities. You should not base your investment decision on StockInvest.us. By using this information, you agree and accept responsibility for your own investment choices. This is our current view of the stock. Do you agree or disagree? Please comment below and share your thoughts. What is your target for the stock? Remember to like and subscribe. We wish you successful trading and hope you have a beautiful day from all of us here at Stock Invest.